assemblers and everything kicking on, we actually managed to hit our 600 mark, which means that now we have to go double our coal power. Oh no. Welcome back, guys, to episode 11, and today we're going to be basically breaking our entire factory. We're going to be unlocking the advanced steel milestone, which is going to unlock our miner mark 2s, which is going to double the production of every single node that we have. It's unlocking multiple assembler parts that are going to need to be figured out how we're going to be able to construct these, even with our factory all set up. So there's a bunch of stuff to be done today. There's a lot of problems that we're going to run into, and pretty much the plan for everything is just to break all of it. So all that being said, guys, we're going to get into it today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I get any further into the video, now that we've unlocked our milestone, I just want to read off some comments. So we had 2 comments on the last video. We had, I'm sorry if I butcher this name, but Jabonoto, whatever that name is. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but he said you're not. There's like 8 knots there. I counted it out, it's even, which means it's a double negative. So basically saying you're not the best, which is, you know, that's a good comment, so I'll take that. I thought that was pretty creative. And then we have Gunnar, which says, I really like your commentary and pacing for the video. The whole comment was a lot longer than that, but I cannot just include an entire paragraph on these, so I kind of got to limit it down to just the nice stuff. So all that being said, thank you guys for commenting. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series and continuing to follow along. If you yourself want to be featured in my video on the comment wall, please just say something nice down below and we can kind of put you up on the wall. I got a lot of space and a lot of signs that can be made, so if you want to say something, you want to be included in a video, please just, you know, scroll down and say something, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Now that we've unlocked our resource pack, or sorry, our milestone, I keep messing up all my words tonight. If we place this assembler down here in our main room, we can see all the stuff that needs to be made. So we have a stator, which is going to be the steel pipe and copper. We have motors, which is rotors, and the stators from before, so that's kind of like a double thing right there. Then we have our encased steel beams, which are going to be really important for producing our Mark III lines. And then we also unlocked, if we come over here, we unlocked the ability to make our, we invite it, heavy modular frames. So this is technically a manufacturer part, but it kind of gave it to us a little bit early, so we're gonna have to craft these manually to make a couple of the little things that I want. But basically our plan is, instead of trying to destroy this entire factory, which is still probably gonna happen and it's pretty much inevitable, a lot of this stuff can be crafted down at the coal plant. We have our steel set up there already, and there's 2 copper veins as well as iron and more coal that can be produced. So a lot of this video is going to take place down there. Basically, I'm going to revamp our entire structure down there and get everything a little bit more organized. And then the next video is supposed to be vehicle transportation, and I'm going to attempt to run a tractor highway from there all the way down to this underneath our factory and build basically an entire lift system. So there's a lot of really good videos coming out and a lot of big plans. So before I kind of talk myself back into a wall here, I'm going to spend some time, get all my resources gathered up, and I'm going to head over there, get started on setting everything up. I'll be right back. If you guys have been following the series, you know what's about to happen. I've just came over here and I heard Jerome. I even saw him running around, and now that I got my Xeno Basher, it's time to kind of get rid of this problem for the final time. I tried trapping him, I tried running from him, I tried ignoring him, but he needs to go. And there's only one way this is going to happen. So I'm going to jump down here, heal up real fast, and try to take down Jerome. Come on. I know you're around here. Oh! That's me. Are you around here? There you are. Come on, baby. Come get some. It's you and me. Go back here. Oh, go back here. Come on. This ends here. No. I got him. I got him. Oh God, it's over. There's more? No. I I'm pretty sure there's more running around here. I'm so scared. Oh, there's like 3 of them, bro. There's what is this, man? I'm gonna wipe out your whole species. I'm done with this. Come here, come here. Where is it? Man, look at that beautiful orange yellow blob of a factory we have up there. Our space elevator and our coal plants. I'm gonna rearrange these eventually. And now that I've murdered everything that I came across, I built a really big platform, so I have plenty of room to work with. I have a limestone node right there, which needs to be combined with the copper, or not the copper, the steel over there to make our encased steel beams. I have a copper node, which is going to be producing our straighters, and there's a bunch of it that's going to be going into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything placed down, and I'll give you some updates as I get into it. So I went ahead and added a Mark II miner. It's our first one ever. It'll be this copper one right here. That's right into our new factory that we're building, and it's going into our smelters. I'm starting off by placing as many walls as possible just so I can get a good idea for how I want to do stuff. This is going to be like a fully fledged factory, kind of like what's up there. It's just going to be a bit smaller and try to be, you know, organized from the start, as opposed to what we did before. We were just forced to cram everything in there. Oh, I fell. But cram everything into the factory and then just hope it all fits. So I am still doing my best to keep everything as compact as possible, but overall I just wanted to give you guys an update and kind of show you what's going on. Okay, so we took our 4 smelters producing 120, and that divided up into 8 constructors producing 30 wires per minute at 15 a cost. So we have all of our smelters, all of our constructors set up and everything. This is producing roughly around 240 copper wire in a minute, and for our stators, it's only needing 40. So this is actually going to be able to support up to, I believe, 6. Yep, 6. This is going to produce 6 of these assemblers, which means we need roughly like, sorry, I'm trying to do the math in my head. We need to be able to make 90 steel pipe per minute. So that means we're going to have to upgrade those to Mark II miners to get enough steel produced to be able to run all these assemblers. So that's going to take me a second. I'm going to go upgrade everything over there. Going to probably be giving you an update on me literally doubling our entire steel setup over there, because that's going to be like a whole nother project. This is turning already into a way bigger video than I was expecting. I'm like 8 minutes into it, and I'm just already melting my mind because I have 240 more wire a minute. I've already have a fully maxed out base up there. That's the industrial storage thing, completely full of copper wire, and now I'm producing more down here, and now I'm having double the steel, and then I'm gonna have to make motors, and then I'm gonna have to make the steel casings, and there's just a ton of stuff to do in this video. So I'm gonna be back, and there'll probably be hopefully a lot of project progress done in just a second. So I know I just said that I was going to go down there and upgrade all those Mark II miners so I get the steel working, but I just walked over here and I decided to get the concrete going. If you can see right there, I can't jump high because I'm on this little canopy thing, but this is our concrete coming in here. So we're making all of our concrete there, and then we have our 6 assemblers right here that are all going to be making our stators, and then we're going to have to add more here in just a second. So I added our mergers. I got those all laid out. They're all powered. I just need to do the actual splitting and all that stuff. I gotta figure that out, and then I have to figure out how to get the steel in here once I double that. So I'm gonna do another quick little bit of work here, and then I promise I'm gonna go over there and I'll work on that, and then I'm gonna give you guys an update. I cannot believe that it finally happened, but we crashed the power grid. What's going on? With all of our assemblers and everything kicking on, we actually managed to hit our 600 mark, which means that now we have to go double our coal power. Oh no. Oh, I'm in the middle of building an entire another factory. Oh geez. Okay, well I guess this video is gonna turn into something else. I'm gonna go gather all my stuff, and I'm gonna go down there and fix our power grid now. Can I even flip this on, or is it just gonna kill it? No, it's messed up bad. Okay, well, we're gonna turn off our main power line to this factory. We're gonna shut down our entire factory because I need to finish the project that I'm working on before starting another one. So this factory is officially shut down. This is completely quiet in here. Everything is red. There's nothing running. And this is why we build power lines like this. This is why we set up our system, because I'm able to get rid of one wire and shut down our entire facility, and I can continue with my project and then fix this at a later date. Everything is off right now. And try to flip this back on. This should be able to jump itself and our consumption drop down to 200. So I'm going to finish my project like I'm doing now. Hopefully I don't get to 600. I can't imagine that I will, but I'm going to finish working on my mini factory down there, and then I guess our next video is going to be fixing the power grid, because this is bad. This is pretty bad. So after a little bit of kind of upgrading these miners and moving everything around, I made an executive decision. I need this area. This is going to be this area is going to be used to kind of make this coal plant bigger. I can't really go this way because I have this factory in the way. I mean, I can go a little bit further, but not really. So basically, I'm going to kind of back this up, and I'll move this coal plant over this way when I add to it, as opposed to what I'm kind of doing now, where it's just going across. So that means I'm going to need this area, and also there's not really enough room here anyway to really build steel production to the point that I need it to be. So I decided to make a basement. You can kind of see the lights down here. Basically, I just brought this down 4 levels, and we're going to have this small little section down here that's only going to be focused on steel. And then the plan will be to use these conveyor lift holes, and I can literally go right underneath, right where the assemblers are. So that way I can get everything straight to the point, as opposed to having to kind of run everything around and then build it in a whole nother place, and then having like multiple mini factories. If I just place it right there, then I can go straight into my assemblers and not have to worry about anything else. So that's a plan. I'm gonna move everything down below there, and I'm gonna see how much I can get done, because it's already getting pretty late, and I don't know. I did not expect this to turn into such a big ordeal. I mean, my entire factory up there is completely shut down because I don't have the power anymore, and I'm trying to build this whole massive other thing. So I'm gonna see what I can get done, but I'll be back in a little bit and show you guys what I did get done. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's about like an hour later, and I hope this hurts your brain as bad as it hurts mine, because this is what is labeled as a 1/5 split. So basically, you have 1/5 coming out there, and then you 4/5 coming out here, and this is a merger to combine 2 lines into another merger, into a splitter that's splitting off into another merger over here, and then a splitter right here, which is getting your 1/5, and it splits off to connect to the merger. And then it loops around for anything extra, and this is just an absolute mess, and I'm gonna have to do this twice and hope that it works. Basically, I need 5 foundries. It's the correct number is about a 5.33 repeating, but it's just not gonna work, and I don't want to have to add a 6th foundry just to dumb it all down and just try to split it evenly, because I don't think it's gonna work out very well. So I'm gonna attempt to make this twice, just so I can get the iron split in the same formation, and then I'm gonna try to put all of this into here with all the foundries. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I've been doing, because this is like, it's almost 1 in the morning at this point, and I've been trying to split this stupid line down to 5s, and it's insane. I stumbled onto a massive problem just with everything. There's an entire Reddit page that's just dedicated to splitting fractions from like 1 to 5, and this is just, it's insane, man. Like, my brain is melted. I'm not a smart guy. I can't be up at 1 in the morning doing long division, trying to figure out how to put ore into foundries. Like, this is insane. So I just want to show you guys that I'm really struggling tonight. It's been a really rough episode for Sky King. That's destroyed my power grid. I'm having to build an entire separate factory. I'm moving all of this away. I finally killed Jerome. So it's been an eventful episode. So I'm gonna try to rest my brain and not talk for a second, and just focus on getting the rest of this organized and fixed really fast, and then I'll get back to everybody once I start putting the foundries down. Okay, I think I got everything hooked up. I gotta put it all together, power it, and test it all out to see if there's any discrepancies between anything not getting the resources. But when I say this is the most like psychotic thing that I've probably ever done in my life, that is a complete understatement, because this was nuts. Like, this looks somewhat okay and organized, and it's on the back side of the factory, so like whatever, I guess. But like this in here, just, yeah, I gave up. Like, I could not figure out how to merge this in here. This is just running right through everything. There's just not a way in my mind, unless I take out the whole wall, I could get this to work in a sense of like, okay, this is actually like somewhat decent. So I think the plan is to get this running, make sure everything's okay, and then I'm never ever going to look at this again until I have more production, basically, when I can get off of a 1-to-5 split, because that is insane. Like, it's not possible. It doesn't make, with the splitters they have in the game, it doesn't work. It's just way too much to try to figure out. So now that I'm done racking my brain, I'm gonna set this all up, and I'll get the constructors built, and then I'll get back to everybody. I just want to stress to you guys how completely obliterated my brain is after trying to manage to figure out, well, what is up with a 1-to-5 split that's doubled, and then it has to get put into a 2-input machine. Like, this is just completely ridiculous. I'm sure I've stressed that enough to you guys, so I'll stop bothering you, but I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so now that I spent like an hour and a half bending my mind backwards over it, basically I came to the conclusion that isn't even going to work. There's allocation time between splitting all that up, where when it's looping back around to the first splitter, that it's not actually taking the time to get there. It's basically just looping it and taking it away from the actual machine, which eventually creates stops. So I can't even run it like that, even with the 33% overrun of minerals coming in. It's just not working out how I wanted to. So I'm gonna redo everything again. I'm gonna go get power shards, and if I put this to 12.5, it's gonna bump it up to 270, which will evenly break out to 6, which I can do a pretty easy breakdown from 1 to 6. So I'm gonna go and redo all the work that I did for last hour again, and hopefully this time is gonna work out a lot better. So I'm gonna take some time, relax my mind for a second, and I'm gonna go get some power shards and make everything work nice and pretty, and I can just gonna move on from there. All right, so now that I wasted probably another 30 minutes reworking all this, I did up these all to the 270. They're now being split into 3 different sections, so I have 6 of these instead of 5. Worked out way better. And then I have all these running recipe. These are running all together, and they're going to produce about 120 steel pipes. I only need 90, so I got 30 overload, or 30 remaining. That's basically, I did that so it would kind of all work out evenly. And then I have these 2 over here, which are producing 90 as well. And that will split to the steel sheets at a 75 to 75. So I'm gonna have to place 2 more constructors, combine these lines, and split everything, and then I just need to reroute everything to run up top water. But other than that, everything is coming along a lot better than what it was like 10 minutes ago, like 30 minutes to an hour ago. But I got everything worked out, and everything's starting to come along a little bit better now. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I gotta reroute these and try to figure out how to get them split into all these assemblers, which is going to be a huge pain. But I'm going to get working on that, and I will let you guys know when I make some more progress. Alright guys, welcome back. This is actually going to be part 2 of me recording. This basically broke me last night. It was getting so late, and I was struggling so bad to try to figure out all the numbers to get this steel working. So I took a break, and I came back the next morning. We're going to finish up this video, get it uploaded here really soon. But I'm going to show you guys some of the progress I made. I got all the steel brought over into our constructors, and they were making all of our steel pipes, which is like way too many, but we got it all up here, so that's gonna work out good. We just need to hook up our assemblers with our steel pipes and our copper wires, and then we get our stator started, and then we can get our steel beams set up to create our encased steel beams, and everything's coming along great. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll give you guys an update in just a second. And our factory is alive. We are finally making our stators. We have all 6 of these running, and this looks absolutely crazy, seeing all this kind of loop over itself and go in here. And I just want to give you guys a little update, because we're finally making progress. We're done messing with the steel, except for the steel beams we gotta go make. But we have our stators now, which means we're able to move on to our next step, make our encased steel beams, and then our motors, which are going to require stator and rotors. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to figure out the rotor problem. I think what's probably going to happen is going to have to use the truck highway I was talking about earlier in the video to get these stators down over there, and then loop these into our other factory, because I don't have the iron over here. The only iron node is actually being used right now to make our steel. So I'm going to have to figure something out with that, but I'll figure that in the meantime. For right now, I'm gonna get back to work and see if I can get this project done at some point today. So I got all of our steel beams working down there, and then I hooked everything up. The only problem is that I'm not making enough steel beams. I need roughly about 36, and I'm only making about 24 in a minute. So there's uh, there's definitely some room for improvement. I think that what gonna end up having to do is repurposing one of these constructors, but I'm gonna have to do a ton of math, and that's gonna be really hard for Hunter. So I don't know how I want to do this. I'm definitely producing more steel pipes than I am anything else right now, and this is running at max 45 a minute to make well, almost 22, and I need 36, I believe. So I basically need an entire another one of these, another 45 steel. I had to free up a lot. Basically, I had to take an entire line off of this and then half one of these. I don't know if I'd make enough. So I think we're going to operate at an inefficient number for right now. Um, I'm gonna have to set up another steel factory, I guess, to get more of these iron, or not iron, sorry, the steel beams. I do have an entire like chest over there full of everything I could use for probably quite a while, but eventually I'm gonna need to get another steel thing set up. So I just wanted to give you guys an update, and I'm gonna get back to work. I'm almost finished with what I want to get done for this episode. Um, like I said, I do have all my assemblers ready at this point. I still need to get all this kind of brought over into our hub area where I can get it organized to get transferred off to the other side. So I'm gonna get some more work done and probably set up a power room, because right now this is just a mess. So there's a little bit more work to get done. I'm gonna get that worked out, and I will be back to show you guys what I did. All right, so I got everything hooked up now. This now is a storage box, so it's not gonna just fill up these assemblers. So I have my encased steel beams going in there, and then I have over here a storage spot for our straders. Like I said, these are probably going to get transferred over to the other side. Right now, this is just what I'm going to do. So I have this storage box here, and once I hit an overflow, I got a smart splitter here to dump the rest down the drain. So there was a lot accomplished in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Our next video is going to be about fixing our power grid, because it is not doing good. I'm consuming almost 300 power just off of this factory alone, which is over half of our power availability. So pretty much gonna have to double all this, and then hope I can make enough power off of these Mark II miners to get everything set up. I'm gonna need to clean this up, and I'll kind of do that in the background, but there is a lot of stuff to get done. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure you like and comment down below. I'm really struggling with inconsistency on views. Some of my views get put onto the algorithm, and they get like 160 something views, and then some of them get like 2 views. So I need to make sure that everybody is subscribing and commenting down below and just following the series if you guys are enjoying it. So any feedback or anything you got, comments, if you want to make it onto the comment wall, I will get back to you guys as soon as I see the message. So all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. Make sure you guys share and comment and subscribe and do all that stuff down below. I really appreciate any of the support that you guys have given me. All right, have a good night.